I reported on it as soon as it was breaking. Israeli media report that occupation forces are launching new airstrikes in northern Gaza, in response to a quote-unquote explosive balloon. So you go over and look at this, and the official statements that they've been giving, they're saying that these incendiary balloon attacks have been launched against Israel from Gaza earlier today, and that they reportedly ignited fires in Israeli communities. Look, man, what? I've seen people coming up like on Twitter and saying, oh, well, maybe the Palestinians should stop launching terror balloons. What? Terror balloons? Dude, listen to yourself. You sound so silly. You sound so stupid. You are a clown. Also, can you explain to me in what dimension that is considered a proportionate response? Like, because we don't know if this is true. Like, there's no proof of it. But regardless, let's play devil's advocate for a second. Let's say that a terror balloon, whatever that means, or an incendiary balloon was sent. So you shoot the thing down, and then you send jets to conduct airstrikes on the third most densely populated area in the planet. How is that proportionate? What is that? Who does that? What is wrong with you? Dude, if someone in Gaza coughs, they will send an airstrike. If you throw a stone, they will shoot you with a sniper. Everything is fair game to them, right? Just arbitrarily bomb other countries whenever they want, kill civilians whenever they want. And they don't just do this in Gaza, by the way, right? I mean, they even go bomb places like Jeramana in Damascus, or Mezze, also densely populated. So their idea of being the only democracy in the Middle East is that they should respond disproportionately to a non-critical threat by sending jets to kill one person who they think is guilty, along with scores of other civilians. So, like, for them, it's okay to kill one terrorist and 10 civilians, even though they sustain no casualties. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And then they'll give you the whole dogma about, oh, we have a right to peace and security, and this was a threat, and they're responsible. Yet it's totally okay and permissible for them to violate the security of other countries, the neighboring countries, of civilians living in Syria or Gaza or Lebanon. That's okay, right? They don't have the right to live in peace and security? No? Just you? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Once again, double standard. Right. This is the second time they bombed Gaza this week. Just like they bombed Syria twice as well. And it's probably the millionth time total. I mean, who can keep up? Right? In 2014, they bombed the crap out of Gaza, killed 2,000 people. You know, if you protest, if you go and protest, just like at the right to return marches, they'll also kill you. Apparently protesting is a threat to them as well. Kids throwing pebbles, that's also a threat to them. Everything is a threat, right? It's a carte blanche. It's a blank check to just extrajudicially, randomly, arbitrarily execute civilians. It's almost as if they're trying to get rid of Palestinians and wipe them off the face of the planet and ethnically cleanse them so that they can take all of this land to themselves, even more, right? So let me get this straight, man. If people in Gaza allegedly send a balloon over into Israel, you're allowed to conduct airstrikes on them. So what about the US sending drones? Drones, not just balloons, but actual drones into Iran. Does that mean Iran has the right to respond? Just curious. Just curious, right? Since I'm sure you would agree they also have a right to live in peace and security. Oh no, I forgot. Again, that's just for you. My bad. My bad. Or I don't know, when you bomb Syria hundreds of times. No? Also no? Okay, I see. Wow. I mean, what do you expect, man? The other day, they arrested the national coordinator, the general coordinator for the BDS movement, Mahmoud Nawaja. He was unarmed. They just raided his house at 3 a.m. with 20 soldiers just to take away one man blindfolded. Sounds like a bunch of cowards to me. Of course, you're not going to hear about this in the mainstream media, right? Because if they actually told you every time Israel violated the sovereignty of their neighboring countries, violated their airspace, violated the human rights of the people living in these countries, if they actually told you the true extent of their military bombings and campaigns, then you might start to think that there's something fishy going on here, something's up. So of course you won't hear about this, right? The international community, the United States, they'll constantly talk about how dangerous and what a threat all of these countries in the global south are, like North Korea and Venezuela and Syria, and they're aggressors and they're a threat to peace and stability in the region. Yet crickets, when things like this happen, crickets. It's not just once, it's twice, it's hundreds, thousands of times. Self-proclaimed leftists or politicians or progressives, they never talk about this. Really weird, right? Really weird. And I'm sure the international community will not hesitate for 1 second to condemn this act of aggression. I'm sure. Oh, you bet. They'll have a meeting at the UN Security Council in less than an hour. I can't even really count what number airstrike this is in the last couple of weeks. I really can't. Can you guys keep up? And this is just the ones we know about, right? They don't admit to each one, of course. Things just randomly catch on fire. They just blow up,